You are welcome here, just the way you are. No more hiding tears, no more covering scars. You are welcome, holy welcome. You are welcome here, just the way you want to be. Bring your deepest hopes and all your wildest dreams. You are welcome, holy welcome, holy welcome.
Good morning and welcome to the first day of spring. My name is Bill Smith. I'm a licensed practitioner here at the Center for Spiritual Living in St. George, and I'll be your meditation guide this morning. We'll start just relaxing. Find a comfortable position with your eyes closed and relax into your chair or your couch or your bed or wherever it is that you're meditating this morning. Find your breath. Focus on your breath. Focus on the inhale and the exhale. Allow your breath to calm you. Feel the tension just pouring out of your body. Become aware of the top of your head, your scalp. Feel it relax. Feel the tension start to run down from it, whether that's tension from physical, mental, emotional. Let it all pour out. Become aware of the muscles in your face, in your eyes, in your jaw. Just let them melt. Let them flow. Move down to your neck. Your neck is relaxed. All tension, all pain just moves down through your body, from your neck, through your shoulders. Become aware of your chest and your abdomen. Feel the tension just move through them as it goes down through your legs, through your thighs, through your knees, through your calves, and finally into your feet. And you feel that tension like warm water just running through and over your feet into the ground. Today's meditation is about play. I'd like you to focus your attention to an aspect of play that you particularly enjoy. For some of us, it may be golf. Others may be tennis or pickleball. Play could be a card game, such as bridge or poker. It could be a board game that you'd like to play with a family member. Or it could just be playing with grandchildren in the park. Whatever it is that is the aspect of play that you want to focus on today, pick that. Visualize yourself at play. Not just playing, but see the perfection of play. If you're a golfer, that perfect golf swing, smooth backswing, see the club striking the ball cleanly, see the ball travel onto the green, roll across the green, and drop into the hole. If your play is a racket sport, visualize yourself striking the ball. Visualize the ball traveling to exactly where you wanted it to go on the other court. Visualize your opponent trying to reach it, but it's just outside of his or her reach. If your play is a card game, see that just the right card is turned up for you every time. If it is playing with your grandchildren, see the smile on your face and their face. Take a couple minutes to visualize your perfect play. As we know from the science of mind, the best way to manifest anything is to couple a clear mental equivalent, that visualization that we just imagined, with a strong feeling. So let's visualize ourselves at play one more time. See yourself hitting that perfect shot, laying down that perfect hand of cards, playing a game with a good friend or family, and feel the positive emotion that comes with it. Really feel how good it is to be at play. Feel the pure joy that comes from being at play. Our thoughts come from our mind, but our feelings come from our body. By coupling these two, the vision and the feeling, you bring your whole body into that manifestation. Take a minute, repeat that visualization in your mind, and feel the pure joy that comes from being at play. Remember this feeling. Remember the coupling of that visualization with that feeling. You can repeat this at any time. Doing so frequently will enhance your play. Now wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, gently open your eyes. Allow your consciousness to return to the room. thank you for your time and attention. Namaste.
You are welcome here, just the way you are. No more hiding tears, no more covering scars. You are welcome, holy welcome. You are welcome here, just the way you want to be. Bring your deepest hopes and all your wildest dreams. You are welcome, holy welcome, holy welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Centers for Spiritual Living St. George. My name is Chris McCardle. I'm a practitioner here, and we are delighted to have you with us today. So we're an open, loving, and inclusive community that supports thinking creatively and living a deeply spiritual life. And I'd like to share with you at this time our mission, purpose, vision, and values. Our mission is to provide spiritual tools for personal and global transformation. Our purpose is to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence, to awaken our community to its divine nature and the greatest expression of who we are. A world that works for everyone is our vision, and our values are love, freedom, participation, enthusiasm, acceptance, contribution, cooperation, and humor. So today's service is brought to you by, our tech is Star Starrett. She's a practitioner here with us. The beautiful meditation was by Bill Smith. He is also a practitioner. Myself, the host. Our music today will be provided by Cheryl Barlow. Our invocation will be by Kelly Casper. She's also a practitioner. The reading will be Gwen Hadley, and our message will be given by Eugene Holden, a practitioner as well. Great team today. So let's get going with some tunage, Cheryl.
Some tunage.
Don't call me Snookums.
You know I'm gonna.
All right, darling, take it away.
Thanks, Chris. Okay, so we're just gonna pick up where that beautiful meditation left off and just really get in that place of your knowing, that place of connecting, that place of truth. This is a song by Amber Darland, who I adore, called Love Be Known. So I'll go through it, and then we're going to have an invocation, and the lyric will then be on screen, and you can sing along. Holy, I awaken forevermore. Love be known. love be known. All is right, all is well within my soul. Peace be my offering forevermore. Love be known. Peace be my offering forevermore. Love be known. All is right, all is well within my soul. Now we're going to invite practitioner Kelly Capstar, and she is going to lead us in an invocation.
Thank you, Cheryl. So continuing in the awakening, continuing in the peace, in the love, that all is well with my soul. I invite you to take that breath in, all the way in, letting it move through every cell, every fiber of your very being, knowing that this breath is truly the breath of life, the breath of love, the breath of divine right here, right now. And so I know the breath that informs the breezes and the waves, and the beat of my own heart is the breath that informs everything going on the planet with each person who participates, with our furred friends and our feathered friends and our finned friends. And so I breathe into that knowing. I invite you to breathe into that knowing for yourself, that divinity of the I am that you are. And we rest in the arms of divine, in the playfulness of divine, truly knowing that we are held, we are loved, we are supported in this and every moment. And so I declare this time together to be divine right here, right now, to be the place and space of love, to be the place and space of awakening and peace and play and rest. For the infinite that God is, all of that is within each of us in every single moment. And so I invite you to breathe in that knowing as well. And for that knowing of the divinity of each cell of your body, each cell, each thought, each action, we breathe into the divine yes of this time together, this sacred time together, with the deepest gratitude for all that is unfolding, all that has unfolded, all that is coming into play at this moment right now. And so we simply let it be, knowing it already is. It already is the space of play and love and peace and rest and awakening. And we relax into that, knowing it already is, and we let it be. And together we simply say, and so it is.
So it is. Thank you so much, Kelly. Beautiful. Okay, sing along with me. Holy, I awaken forevermore. Love be known. Holy, is right. All is right. All is well within my soul. Peace be my offering forevermore. Love be known. Peace be my offering forevermore. Love be known. All is right. All is well. All is right. All is right. All is well within my soul. Amen to that. Now we're going to invite Gwen Hadley to our service, and she is going to read our Sacred Covenant. Good morning, Gwen.
Good morning, Cheryl. That was wonderful. And good morning to all of you, CSL St. George. We hope you're going to enjoy this beautiful spring morning. I plan to do that. And now, because we're in the midst of interviewing a new candidate for our Reverend position, I would love it if you would read the Sacred Covenant with me. There is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. In knowing that I am one with this life, I know that I am one with all of its blessed expressions, which include the presence of a new minister for my beloved spiritual community. Because I know that the highest purpose of my new minister is to express God, I therefore know that my new minister reveals wholeness. I further know that my new minister is the fulfillment of that which we believe, for it is written by Ernest Holmes, let us learn to draw the divine substance down into our own lives, and as freely as it has been given to us, let us give it to others. Thus alone shall we be made whole. As I stand in agreement with my beloved community, I see my new minister revealed before me as growing the center in joy and prosperity. I now intend to experience my new minister in full cooperation and agreement with my community, knowing the truth about myself, for I live the presence and law of God. I demonstrate wisdom through a mature understanding of the wholeness of life. I am accountable and willing to take full responsibility for my actions. I participate in and support the nurturance and guidance of the community. I act from wholeness and congruence in thought, word, and action. I walk the talk. Please put your personal truth here. I embrace. I now accept the highest expression of a new minister into my life, knowing that they are revealed in a way that expresses God and serves the highest and greatest good for all who are touched by their presence. I am so grateful, and so it is. Amen.
And so it is. Thank you, Gwen. So this year, the theme has been Living Everyday Wonder. This month, we're focusing on play, and the topic today is I'll rest when I'm dead. I'll rest when I'm dead. You may have heard someone say that before because there's so much to do, right? So much to do, and we got to get it all done. But what we forget is just how exhausting that can be, right? And Brene Brown, she reminds us this. She said, it takes courage to say yes to rest and play in a culture where exhaustion is seen as a status symbol. And it is, right? So much, we're all about productivity and our checklist. But Ernest Holmes reminds us in Creative Mind and Success, he says, in the silence of the soul's communion with the great cause of all being, into the stillness of the absolute, into the secret place of the Most High, back of the din and the ceaseless roar of life, that's where we shall find a resting place and a place of real spiritual power, in the quiet, in the silence, in the communing with our God. And this is a reminder to say yes to that invitation. It's the still small voice, it's the whispering of spirit, it's your heartbeat song, gently hoping that you'll hear it. Close your eyes, take a breath. Don't need to know what comes next. Just say yes. There's a longing in your soul that cries to you, asking, can we slow it down and just not do? Put away every list, take a day just to exist and sit in truth. It's the still small voice, it's the whispering of spirit, it's your heartbeat song, gently hoping that you'll hear it. Close your eyes, take a breath. Don't need to know what comes next. Just say yes. There's an aching in your heart you can't deny, dreaming of some quiet time and wide open sky, for a place deep within that holy space where we begin and love abides. It's the still small voice, it's the whispering of spirit, it's your heartbeat song, gently hoping that you'll hear it. Close your eyes, take a breath. Don't need to know what comes next. Just say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Okay, Chris, back to you.
Hi, good job, Snookadoodles.
Thanks, Megan.
Love you. We'll see you after service.
Okay.
All right, everybody. So our guest speaker once again is Eugene Holden. I feel comfortable enough saying our own because he's pretty much been a regular fixture for us for quite some time. So it is my pleasure to bring him on. He will be sharing today's talk with us. And there's Star. Hi, Star.
For some reason, I don't look like Eugene, but I don't see
Eugene. Talk today?
I don't see Eugene here.
Oh, no.
So I don't know what happened. He must have dropped out.
Let me take a peek and see what I can find.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
No, he's here. Here we go. Let's bring him on.
There's
Eugene.
I was like, no, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, you guys, have fun.
Okay, take it away, Eugene. Oh, here we go again. You're here, but so am I. So I don't want to do the talk today because that title is kind of freaky on me. But what is it? I'll rest when I'm dead. Okay, I like it, but I want to hear what you have to say about it. I wish we could. Let me go ahead. I'm going to bring you in because Cheryl might not be able to see you. You are in There you are. And I am going to exit myself
We'll see.
out of here right now. And you take it away, Eugene. All right.
All right, Eugene Holden, take 3. Whew. Good morning. Good morning, CSL St. George. Good morning to everyone who is live streaming today. Good to be with you. Good to be with you. So this year, the theme is Everyday Wonder. I want to speak about that just for a moment before we get into the theme of the month and then what the day is about. Everyday wonder. And I've been saying, right, that if we're not in awe, people, if we're not in awe, we are not paying attention. I mean, every day is an opportunity to be amazed, to be amazed. I mean, every day we wake up, we can wake up going, thank you, because we woke up. Thank you for a good night's sleep. Thank you for the warm blankets. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for this brand new day that we have an opportunity to serve. We have an opportunity to share. We have an opportunity to give. We have an opportunity to receive. We have an opportunity to witness everyday wonder. If we are not in awe with this thing called life, truly we are not paying attention. I mean, do you understand? You have to understand that when the sun shines, right? The sun is giving life to the earth, which is great, all right? And the earth is spinning on its axis perfectly. In any way where it's off of the axis, life is a little bit different, right? The weather's a little bit different. Climate's a little bit different. So the earth spinning on its axis is perfect. And it spins, from what they tell me, the research that I've done, over 1,000 miles an hour. And every day we get to experience a stillness. Man, everyday wonder. So I wanted to bring that up because it is an invitation for us to look for the wonderment of life every moment of this eternal now. Every moment, look for the amazement of life. If you can't find it, don't even look outside. Close your eyes and take a breath. Take a breath. That's an amazing gift. The breath is an amazing gift. The fact that we can hear in stereo and see in color is an amazing gift. It's an amazing gift. So you say, okay, Eugene, what about the people who are hearing impaired and those who don't have the ability to speak? Yeah, but there's still a vibration that's still going on where communication is still happening. We are so created. We are created so wonderfully, so wonderfully. So everyday wonder is about looking for the wonder in life every day. So every day is a brand new opportunity to look for a new gift. To look for a new gift. You know, every day is like Christmas morning, right? Oh, what gift do I get to unwrap today? What gift do I get to unwrap with this experience with this person that I've just met? What gift do I get to unwrap? What gift is ready and willing and wanting to come forth through me today? Everyday wonder. Everyday wonder. If we're not in awe, man, we are not paying attention. So let's allow ourselves to be awestruck. Let's allow ourselves to be amazed by this thing called life. Now, the theme of the month, oh man, it's about play. And people who know me, they know that I love to play. I am always in this vibration of joy, this vibration of play, because life is amazing. To me, it is amazing, right? And being a musician, and Cheryl can attest to this, right? When musicians get together, or when we're just playing by ourselves, right? But it's like, hey, let's go play. Let's go play. You know, it's like being a child on the playground and, hey, let's play. But with musicians, it's about let's play some music. But it is about that vibration, that energy of play. And what happens when we play, we open up, we surrender to allowing that joy-filled spirit within us to come out and just have a ball in this thing called play. in this thing called playing. And then we get to today's title. With like what you, Chris, is like, yeah, I'm not too sure about this title. I'll rest when I'm dead. Well, first of all, for me, there is no death, right? Yes, the body temple will do what it does. We get to a certain age, whatever that is, depending on our consciousness, right? And the body temple is going to do what it does, and it withers and it goes away. And as Ernest Holmes would say, and others would say, as we shuffle off this mortal coil, right? So the body is going to do what it does. But we, who we truly are, we are eternal consciousness. We are eternal life consciousness. So it's not that death is the opposite of life. Death is the opposite of birth. Life is eternal. And so life keeps going on and keeps going on. But what that saying means, I'll rest when I'm dead. Interesting titles. I'm still having an interesting time with. But what that really means is that we know people, and maybe we have even done this, in our own lives, where we always have to do. We got to get up and go work. We got to do this. We got to get this done. We got to get this done. Make sure we check this off of the to-do list, and I'm not going to rest until this is done. I'll rest when I'm dead. I'll rest when I get all of this accomplished. But that's going against our nature. That's going against our nature. One of the reasons I believe that we have daylight and nighttime, daytime and nighttime, is so that nighttime we rest. We need to stop. We need to take a break. See, we are not human doings. Go, go, go. Got to do. We're not human doings. We are human beings. We are here to be the brilliant illumination of spirit that we are. So when we find ourselves always working, always going, always working, the body starts to break down. And I'll rest when I'm dead. But if I'm always going, that dead part where the body is concerned will come sooner than it needs to, because we haven't taken the time to rest. The body needs rest. The mind needs rest. There are times where we may seem like we're sitting in peace. It may physically appear that we're resting. Oh, but the mind is a-going, and we're always thinking about what to do next. And, it's always got to go, 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 even though it may appear that we are sitting in the stillness. Now some of us may experience in trying to meditate that the mind just will not be quiet, right? So we meditate for a minute because we can't sit still, right? Because I got to go do. I've had many times the experience of facilitating of visioning. Visioning is a wonderful process for those of you who know it. And it's about listening, right? Visioning is an exercise in listening. We are listening for spirits, for loves, for the divine's highest vision of whatever we're, wanting. Let's just say the love's highest vision for our lives, right? And I facilitated many visionings where after the visioning is complete, people want to get into action. Okay, what do we do now? Well, what we want to do is to sit in the vision for a moment, at least a moment, if not a day, right? I'll rest when I'm dead. Let's not even go there. Let's make it a point to take time to rest when we get the signal to rest, right? It's like this. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm tired, I rest. I'm at the point in my life now, not that I'm old, because I'm not, but I'm at the point in my life where I love a nap. Oh my God, because the body says, I want to rest. So I'll lay down for about 20 minutes, get that power nap in. So how about changing this? I'll rest when I'm dead. Let's change that. I'll rest when I need to rest, so that we may then be re-energized to be the vehicle of spirit that is here as you on purpose for a purpose. Now, we may have activities to engage in. We may have a purpose of going out to help others, right? And in order for us to do that at our highest capacity, we need to know when to rest. We need to know also when we shouldn't take any action, like, we're that non-action, and I want to talk about that non-action from the Taoist point of view just for a moment. In the Tao Te Ching attributed to Lao Tzu, chapter 63 says, practice non-action, work without doing, taste the tasteless, magnify the small, increase the few, reward bitterness with care. Reward bitterness with care. See simplicity in the complicated, achieve greatness in small things. Achieve greatness in small things. Practice non-action. So what does that look like? Every time that I get up to speak, every time I get ready to play percussion in whatever gig I'm doing, my practice has been, all right, Spirit, you speak through me. You play through me. You work through me. You love through me. You write through me. So now I have put myself in the position where I'm not doing the work, right? It's like work without doing. So I'm not doing the work. The spirit within me is doing the work. Now you can call it spirit, you can call it God, you can call it universal intelligence, call it whatever works for you. Call it whatever works for you. But the main thing is to call it forth, right? And knowing that all of us, each and every one of us, we are all here on purpose for a purpose. If we didn't have a purpose for being here, we wouldn't be here. Say, what, Eugene? You heard. If we didn't have a purpose for being here, we wouldn't be here. So now that doesn't mean that we find their purpose and then work. No, we find our purpose and then allow the purpose to guide us to what it wants to do in the moment that it is to be done. See, that's working without doing. That's allowing. See, working without doing is allowing the action to take place through us. Where to other people, it may seem like we're doing a lot, but you and I both know that, no, we're not doing anything. We're allowing spirit to do, thank you, God. We are allowing spirit to play through us. When I watch and listen to Cheryl play and sing, it's effortless. It seems and it looks like it's so effortless. And to her it is. Why? Because she's playing. She's just having a ball here playing. So whether you or not you're a musician, it doesn't matter. Get into the vibration of play, right? Because when we start to get into the vibration of play, the job that we used to call a job is no longer a job. Now it's our work. See, this is my work. It's not my job. Coming to speak, and I speak every week someplace. It's not my job. It's my work. This is the purpose why I am here. So I'm going to, take a rest after all of this is done. Nobody will hear from me for the next day because that's my time for rest. So we want to take the opportunity to recognize that we are not human doings, we are human beings. Be in the joy of play. So no matter what the activity is, be in the joy of it. Find the joy in whatever the activity is. When you're driving your car, be in the joy of driving the car. Eugene, how do I do that? Well, be grateful that you have a car. Oh, wait a minute. Be grateful that you have the funds to put gas in the car. And then be in the joy. Be in the joy of this thing called life, because it is a brilliant experience. It's a magnificent experience, right? When, rest, I'll rest when I'm dead. No, there is no death. Let's not rest. Well, let's take the time to re-energize, but let's not keep going and keep going and keep going until we wear ourselves out. Let's take the time to rest when it's time, right? Especially when it comes to our thoughts. There's a scriptural passage that says, "Be still and know that I am God." But I want to take those first two words, "be still." Normally, people think that, and this is true, they're not wrong, they think that it means for the body temple to be still. Yes. But here's the thing. In order for the body temple to be still, we must still the mind. So when we hear "be still and know," be still within our thinking. Be still within the process that the mind goes through. Now, it's not about getting the mind to be quiet, getting the mind to stop its thinking. That's impossible, because that's the function of the mind. The nature of the mind is to think. Now, we are not the ones doing the thinking. We're the ones that are catching the thought. We are the ones observing the thought, right? So when that being still, one of the exercises that you can do when you're still is what is observing those thoughts? Just an exercise. So be still within your consciousness. And when we are still within our consciousness, it may appear that we are working, but we're not really working. We are in that process where it looks like it's working, but we're not doing, right? It's not that we are efforting. We are allowing the work to come through us. Why? Because we are the vehicles of the divine. We are the vehicles of love. Be still and know. Not only this, check this out, right? Be still and know that I am God. I love that line because it's talking about you. Be still and know I am God. Take out God. Be still and know I am love. Be still and know I am peace. Be still and know I am abundance. Be still and know I am joy. So where we want to go with this, where we want to be with this, is that there is no efforting. There is no working hard. There's nothing to work hard for. Yes, we have our responsibility, the ability to respond. We have our responsibilities to take care of whatever we are here to take care of, but it doesn't mean that we have to work hard. Once we start to surrender the thought that we have to work hard, now we allow non-action to take place. That is, working without the action or working without doing. And what I mean by that, what's meant by that is that we are working without having to try to make it happen. See, we are not here to try to make anything happen. We are here to make it welcome. We're not here to try to get the project done. We're here to allow the project to unfold in its time. So when things, Spirit, you're funny. So when things happen where materials don't show up on time and the work people aren't there on time, maybe that's the opportunity for us to practice patience. For us to practice gratitude and say, okay, Divine right activity is happening in divine right order all the time, because we live in a universe where the first principle is order. There's no chaos here, right? So divine right activity is happening in divine right order, and the result must be divine right outcome. Be still and know that this is done. Yeah. Rest? No. I'll rest when I'm dead. No, we want to rest when it's time to rest. And then we act when it's time to act. Practice non-action. Work without doing. Taste the tasteless. Magnify the small. Increase the few. Reward bitterness with care. In other words, love. Ernest Holmes often said, and this is a part of your sacred covenant, there is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. I want to invite you to try this on. There's only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. I am that life now. I am that life now, which means that that life is eternal. There is no death. Let's pray. How grateful I am for this moment, for in this moment, life is fully lived. In this moment, all needs are met. In this moment, that which I call God is. And so I speak this word from a place of knowing that God is not a was in the past or a will be in the future. I speak this word from a place of knowing that God is in this eternal moment that I call now. Right here, right now, God is. And so recognizing that God is that infinite intelligence from which all things are created, I recognize that right where I am, the fullness of God is. I recognize that not only am I one in God or with God, but it is God fulfilling his life as my life, for there are no two separate lives here. It is not the life of God separate from my life. It is the life of God fulfilling its life as my life. And as I know this to be the truth of my life, I know this to be the truth of each individualized expression of the divine who is tuned in right here and right now, who is listening and watching this broadcast. Right here, right now, God is, we are. And even those who aren't watching at this time and who may catch this later, right where we are, God is. And those who may never tune into this broadcast or may never watch it, right where they are, God is. For there is no they, there's only one thing, and that is the expression of God, the life of God, expressing itself as each and everything and everyone. And so it is in my awareness of our oneness in God that I speak this word. Yes, yes, yes. We absolutely stand in the vibration of the one, allowing ourselves to be amazed by this thing called life that not only surrounds us, but this thing called life that is us. How grateful I am to know that we get to call forth the consciousness of prosperity to make itself made manifest in our lives right here and right now. I call forth the consciousness of God showing up as perfect health and wholeness, revealing itself in our lives right here and right now. I call forth the consciousness of God showing up as peace around the world, not only in Ukraine, not only in Russia, but here in Pennsylvania, there in Utah, there in Texas, all around the nation, all around the world. We call forth the consciousness of God, revealing itself as peace all over the world. For this, and for so much more than these words can ever convey, I remain forever grateful, and I am so, so very thankful. It is from this place of gratitude that I now release my word into the beautiful, the dynamic, and ever-potent activity of love and law. I know that as this word is released into the law with unconditional love must return these words unto us completely fulfilled, because our word is a law unto itself. All it knows is its own fulfillment. And as Dr. Holmes would say, the word, of course, is the ability of spirit to declare itself into manifestation, into form. In other words, my brothers and sisters, this is answered prayer. And we now allow it to be so. And so it is. Amen. Ashe. Amen. And so it is.
And so it
Peace.
is.
Blessings.
Boy, oh 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 boy. You took that topic and you just straightened it right out for me. So in that, loving your topic, you're going to join us for the Zoom meeting after?
For a short time, yes.
Okay, for a short time. So everyone hear that. If you want to talk some more about this topic, hit us up at the Zoom meeting. You can find it on our website and just access links. Anyway, Eugene, delighted. Love you dearly. You're amazing. And
Thank you.
we'll talk to you in a few minutes. All righty. So it is time for the announcements. And as Gwen mentioned in the beginning of service, the search committee, the minister search committees actually had a candidate, and we've assessed the application, and it's in relationship to our community values and desires. And we have actually gone forward to schedule our first formal interview. Evaluation and discussion will continue as the next possibilities unfold. So I'd like to add to that, that this is a very serious process. We go through a very stringent, very strict, guided process that every candidate goes through. I am involved with the Minister Search Committee. It's a fantastic group of people, and we take this very serious in selecting our new minister, who we, as we all know, is just right there waiting for us in the moment. So our next slide is about our in-person gatherings, and those, well, there's two of them we have already scheduled. Usually we're like, stay tuned for the next date. Well, we got them. We got March and we have April. So March 26th is going to be at Vernon Worthen Park, and that will be from 10 to 12 p.m. And then save the date also for Saturday, the 9th of April, and that is going to be at Cottonwood Cove Park. I'm not sure where that is, but I believe it's off of Dixie Downs, or as I call it, Dixie Doodle. So we all learned that Ricky Byers will be in Las Vegas at the Rancho Center, and we are letting everyone know. So if you want to head on down to North Las Vegas, you can see Ricky live. It will be Saturday, April 2nd from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. The title is called Revival of Heart and Soul. And the tickets are $44 advance purchase and $54 at the door. I believe if you've got your telephone, you can use that little barcode, and it'll send you right to where you need to go. If you do need further information, just contact one of us, and we'll be happy to lead you in the right direction. I'd love to see a carpool go down that day. Anyway, our next slide is going to be our book club. And that was with Sue Fulmer and Anita Sheff. The new book is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Okay, that person, Coelho. Magic, it combines magic, mysticism, wisdom, and wonder into the inspiring tale of self-discovery, a journey that teaches us about the essential wisdom of listening to our hearts, of recognizing opportunity, and learning to read the omens strewn along life's, and most importantly, to follow our dreams. And that will be Thursday, March 24th from 6 to 7 p.m. You can email Sue at suegfulmer@gmail.com if you want more information. I've attended these in the past as well. I can't tell you how powerful they are and how much of a pleasure it is to work with the bunch of us as we read. I find them for myself, if I read a book and I'm alone and there's all this deep stuff, I'm like, I want somebody to talk to. Well, this is your opportunity, and it's a great book. So now comes time for our offering. Spread the love. That's what we like to say. And you can do that by giving on PayPal. The link is at the CSLSG.org website. You can also give by check if you would prefer. The CSLSG PO Box is 3132 in St. George. And again, there is another Scan Me QR code. Take your little phone and you just put it up to the thing, and then you take a picture of that, or you hold it up to it and it'll send you the link. And let's see, our next slide is our community support. We're here for you guys. We definitely are. We take prayer requests. We take them seriously. They come into our email, which is monitored. You'll get a notice that it has been received, and we can offer prayer just for all things. It doesn't have to be, it can be a good thing, or if you're looking for a car or a job, or you got family, whatever the case may be, just go ahead and send us in a prayer request at prayer@cslstgeorge.org. And then we also have our community care circle, which is a branch of our members and practitioners who are there to offer support. If you have an elderly friend or someone who's just down in the dumps and could use a card in the mail, or flowers, it doesn't really matter. Just whatever it is, however we can support you, our community members, please let us know. Let us offer this to you. So that is that for that. And next Sunday, actually, I jumped a slide. Our community conversation will be at noon today, as I mentioned with Eugene. We delve further into the topic, or we share how it has inspired us, or what it brought up for us, or if there are any questions. Again, those meetings are the bomb. Love them, love them, love them. Join us. Just go to our homepage and click on that access links. Affirmative prayer. Now in Zoom, we offer our affirmative prayer sessions, practitioners available. And what we do is we bring you into a private room. Today is Kelly Casper's privilege to be there doing prayer. And also at this time, I would like to share that Kelly has joyously moved her license into Las Vegas, and she will be no longer one of our actual practitioners, but she will always be near and dear in our heart. She's got a big center down there that just got a new building, and they're building it. So it's all very practical that she would move, because she does live in Vegas, and she's held her license here for the last few years, and we have totally loved having her. It's our blessing to wish you well, Kelly, and we will see you when we see you. And so for next Sunday, ooh, look who it is. It's Anita. And then the following is Reverend Joe. Anita's talk is next Sunday, the 27th. So Happy Together is her talk title. That's making a song. So happy together. All right, I'm not singing on live television here. Okay. And then Joe, Reverend Joe Kovach. His talk will be April 3rd, and it is Say Yes to the Yes. Ooh, that should be fun. They both should be fun. They're fun speakers. All right, time for the closing affirmation. This is the time where all the little faces pop in. There is Kelly, there is Eugene, and there is Gwen, and there is Star, and there is Bill, and there is Cheryl. We are all here, you guys. Let's go ahead and do the closing affirmation.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my mind. Life is in my body.
Life is in all that I do.
I am it, I embrace it, and I share it.
Just the way that it is.
And just the way that it is becoming.
Thank
you.
Bye, everybody. Join us on Zoom. We love having you there. We'll see everybody else there. Kelly, are you going to be with us on Zoom for a minute?
Yes.
Good. We'll see Kelly
right.
there too.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good day.